Hi, good afternoon. I'm just adjusting the phone, adjusting the camera. Hi. There we go. You're probably seeing this little notification come up on your phone. You're seeing this little notification pop up on your tablet, your laptop, whatever it is. Press that little notification and join us today for our Friday live art demonstration from Upbeat Artworks. A little bit of background if you don't know who we are. We are a part of Artbeat Studio. We are a not-for-profit charity that believes in the healing power of art. We have a community of artists who really believe in supporting each other and through our creative endeavors. And we really strive to provide supports for folks and artists within our community. We have a big community. We have Artbeat Studio in the Exchange. We also have Studio Central in Portage Place Shopping Center. We're open Monday through Fridays, 11 to 5. It's a space, a community art space where you can come, drop in, participate in art workshops, or just chill out and make art on your own. We have all the supplies ready there for you to participate. And as well, here behind me, you can see we're in Upbeat Artworks. So this is our gallery space. This is actually where we showcase and feature all the work of artists who've gone through our programming. It's a space, it's a platform to showcase the incredible work done by local artists that we engage with. So we're happy to be here. And today is a live demo with Kate. We're gonna be doing some mixed media on rocks. But before we get to that, we're gonna do just a feature on an artist. Let me pull this off. My face. There's Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hi, good afternoon.
So who are we featuring?
We're featuring Roxanne Boris.
Okay.
And there are amazing pieces in the store. Beautiful ones. Roxanne Boris was born in Montreal in 1974. Her father and older brother were interested in photography. Roxanne says she was always crafty. She painted on her own clothes and wore homemade jewelry to school. In the early 1990s, she began teaching herself photography and later took classes at the Prairie View School. She was drawn to the work of photographer and environmental activist Ansel Adams and Australian panoramic photographer Peter Lick. Roxanne's photography, while focusing on the richness, depth, and mood of landscape, clearly shows her concern for the abandoned, marginalized, and manicured elements within that landscape. She says she views age, patina, and rust as natural parts of the life cycle. Becoming mindful of this process is healing, she adds. Meanwhile, Roxanne found a professional outlet for what she calls her natural empathy and nurturing spirit by practicing nursing as an RNBN. More recently, Roxanne took classes in oil painting and started painting in earnest after coming to Artbeat. She's now using and extending the ancient Chinese and Turkish technique of marbling patterns, Hebrew in acrylic on silk. In addition, she pours acrylic paint onto canvas and wood panels to create abstract works, sometimes superimposing stencils geometrical designs. She finds these techniques freeing because they allow her only partial control over the results. In the future, Roxanne plans to concentrate on her painting. I love the process of trying new techniques, she says. Artbeats give me a sense of accomplishment and a chance to heal, she adds. I enjoy being part of this artistic community and have become close to the group. Photo by Johnny Peters, bio by Michael Rennie. And we have one piece that is exhibited in the front.
Which one? Oh, yeah, the circular one.
Yes. Ooh. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think I can reach it, yeah.
For you to reach.
There we go, look at this. Long arms. Beautiful. So some really cool like paint pour work. Just gorgeous. So all of this art that you've seen today is available in Upbeat Artworks. We're located on Portage Place, the second floor, just past the Dollarama. We're open Monday through Friday from 11 to 5. So again, some beautiful pieces by Roxanne. Gorgeous. And these pendants are really cool. Love a pendant moment.
The glass fusion. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
But today, so now we're back. Art. Making art with Kate.
Here, what we have today are different kinds of dragonfly glazes for everything that we're finishing up with. So that one is the simple ones. They can be bought at Walmart. Color changing top coat, both of them. So this one is violet, blue, green, and this one is blue, green, gold.
Cool.
We have
So this dragonfly glaze is really cool, and once we get stuff done, we'll put the glaze on. You'll be able to
this is an
see.
example.
Let's see. Ooh, that is so cool.
So I would recommend using it on something like this, but I would not recommend it using on like gold doodles unless we want to keep
Nice.
working on that.
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah, so that one.
Did you
has-
do this?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa, that's
but it's
awesome.
not the final result. I'm going to keep working on that.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, just a little hot plug here. Look at this. This is Kate's personal artwork. Look at that.
Yeah, so I created it to keep working on that.
That's
not
amazing.
To leave it this way.
Yeah. Okay.
And moving to rocks, we actually had quite fun events during summer. And we have several rocks that were started by children, and they were not done completely. So we kept them for a workshop like this to create something that is already including part of what was done.
Yeah, I feel like that's like sort of an extension of what we were doing last week, where we talked a lot about like upcycling or repurposing artwork and things we've
Great
worked
to
on.
begin the year
Yeah.
too. This one has dragonfly glaze as well on. No resin yet, but dragonfly glaze so far.
Cool.
This one does not have it yet. We can try and put it on and see what happens. And then this one,
Neat.
I created
This is cool.
to actually check on how it works with dragonfly glaze together for everyone.
Nice.
Okay, so I can start with this.
So yeah, I think I'll work on one of the rocks that have been used.
Yeah, I was going to work on one of these too. I'll pick one of them. And we have acrylics and we have paint markers.
And while Kate and I are like working away on this, if anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and we will answer them as we see them.
I know that I opened dragonfly glaze, but it's hard to get it out the regular way for some reason. So I'll spill a little bit here.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to take it out. So this one is you can see. This one is the violet, blue, green. Yeah. And this one is
So it actually has a bit of that tint.
yes.
Yeah.
So this one is blue, green, gold.
Cool.
So you can check here. So these are the
Kind of like the
shades.
Oh yeah. So actually, this one you can see the green and the blue, the difference, the variation between the two. Yeah, that's a really neat.
So what I'm doing here is the shine rock that I prepared, and I'm just adding dragonfly glaze on it. And you can see how it looks like right away. Need to let it dry for a little bit, but you can already see how it looks like. It's basically.
Wow, that's so cool. So this is with. So Kate just added that dragonfly glaze. So it just really gives it a pop, but also gives it that like I don't know, it gives it a cool sheen. I was saying last week, it kind of reminds me of like it's almost like antiquity, you know, like paintings we were working on last week look like a Renaissance painting. So how did that?
And the same with this rock. I just covered it with the dragonfly glaze, you can see.
Yeah, cool.
Right, and then we need to remember it can stain our fingers and
Yes.
Google clips. All right,
So today, yeah, we have rocks, we have paint, we have markers, we have baby wipes, water.
which one did you choose?
I'm gonna use this one. And I think I'm gonna try to paint black over top of it.
Okay.
Have the green sort of popping out of it from underneath.
All right.
Yeah.
It looks fun. Like, this one looks really fun already. I'll pick this and see what I can do with it. So I would say it's a combo, as we mentioned in the title. It's a mixed media. So I will be combining paint markers and acrylic
Great.
on my work.
Use this. Can I use this for water?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and I have smaller ones, so we can use them for paint markers if we
Okay.
need as well. Okay, so I want to actually start with this to show a little. Now, dragonfly glaze can be barely visible on sparkle. But this part is just when it dries, but we will have the difference visible at the end when it dries completely. Okay, let's move on.
So I'm gonna start with black.
I think it's always good. It makes things stand out quite a bit. You know, I feel like I can use some of the paint, but I prefer, it's my personal preference to work with marker because I want a little bit more. What did I just do? A little bit more of a definite spot here and here. And as it's scribbled already, I kind of feel like scribbling might be an idea for some, but I don't know. I feel like for an adult, it's easier, just easier, to actually do not work with scribbles, but work with controlled movement. Just a little bit more precise.
And for me, I'm just dabbing the black onto the rock. My goal is to have like a layer of black, but then have the green that's already on the rock pop through.
So I'm just creating random shapes by filling the spots that were not covered from the first time, and it happens to many artists that they scribble a little bit, leave it aside for some time, come back to it. So I'm not taking it as something that does not happen too often. There are some good scribbles that might be lead into a shape to some, or just stay the way they are. For now, just put a scribble.
Love that.
Then I can use thicker markers that are finger-rubber, but they do work.
Well, those ones are great.
Yeah. And how much time they hold and keeping track, they still work. So these are for bigger areas that I don't feel like working for too long. And definitely for the center, as I'm leaving it balanced. So I don't want like a lot of color on the side. And I have blues already here, so I'm adding this blue, and it's actually practically the same blue.
So now this is kind of the effect that I'm trying to go for.
Oh, cool. I like it. Yeah.
Also, black and green, that's a good combo. Note to self. I was just trying to work on a painting the other night, and I was like, could not. I usually like to start with colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm going to work with whatever, blue and pink. And I just sat there and I stared at the canvas for like a long time. Like, I don't know what colors. Black and green.
As this rock is both-sided, I want to even up the scribble. So some scribble is in the bottom. But also, I will add a little tiny bit of black on top. I don't want too much. It's okay. When it's almost covered, and there are some spots that are still visible that I'm going to work on later. So now it's time to actually cover it with some paint. And I will grab this. partially, and that's not what I actually do too often. But here's what we have for now. And then I have another. Just to use up the thing that I have here. It's on the bottom. Okay, so what I want to have a really definite brush stroke of yellow. So I'll take some yellow. I don't want to cover the yellows too much because I like the brightness. So I will keep it. I don't want to remove it or anything.
So this is kind of interesting. So this is what I have now, but then this is what I look
Oh,
like.
okay.
Isn't that neat?
Fun.
Yeah, I like this. So here, just to give a little update. So that's what I've come up with this rock. But originally, underneath, I'll show you, this is what it looked like originally. So just dusting this block onto it. Very cool. I'll paint the bottom too, and then I'll put a dragonfly glaze on this one. Oh, and then we can put these into the rocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at Studio Central, we also have our community rock garden, our garden of kindness. Is that the official title? Kindness
It was
garden.
called Hope Garden.
The whole
so
garden. Yeah.
It's the name of it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about bringing mine silver.
But when we're done, these rocks, some of them, we might take one home, but we also will put some into our community rock garden. So just outside of Studio Central, if you're ever in the area, if you don't want to come in, if you're feeling like a little too intimidated, we have a little garden that sits outside. You can grab a rock, has art, messages of hope. It's really cute. So a little grab and go.
So I'll need some black on my own.
If you want, you can use
Oh,
some
yeah,
of this.
I'll
Use
take
use
this.
that. Yes. So while this one dries, I'm going to start a new rock. I do like how this deco art paints. I like how this paint is covering. It's giving pretty good coverage on the rocks.
Mm. This is just Walmart, and it's easy to find. avocado. Will it be the emotionally supportive one? or-
Yeah, I'm gonna add a little taste.
Like, this avocado supports you.
Yeah.
That one doesn't.
So maybe I'll try adding that dragon fly glaze to that black rock. Nice. This is exciting.
It is, and it's very easy flowing because you don't need to. For this technique, you kind of let your mind relax a lot.
Oh yeah.
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 And I thought that's perfect for this weather too.
Yeah, it's a blizzard out there, so I hope everyone's staying, I guess, as cozy as possible.
When I went out last time, it cleared up, so it wasn't snowing.
So that's good.
Yeah, I cannot tell. I was really happy when I woke up and looked at it. I don't want it. No one wants it.
Oh, hey Laura, how are we for time?
143.
Okay, 1:43. Time goes by so fast. Weeks, yeah, all that. Look at that. So that's with that glaze that's been added.
Yeah, it usually gives
Such a cool shimmer.
yeah,
Look at that.
beautiful.
Now, hopefully I can keep working on the avocado.
Okay, so I need more color, definitely. So I will grab that light pink as well. Thank you. And the light blue and the blue. I think these Yes,
And which one?
and just blue.
Blue.
Thank you. Okay, so that's the progress. Just bust you this one if someone wants to check on that.
Ooh,
That's what I got so far.
very cool. Oh, you know, we almost should have taken before photos of the rocks.
Yeah.
But they'll see them from the beginning of the video. That was great.
I tried to see some detail on the video and it's really hard to catch sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it will be different.
And as we, you know, we wrap up around 2, but we're going to keep working on these. And as we make progress, we will take some photos and we'll post those photos. So probably below the video, you can like find some photos of the end results of what we've been working on. So. It's coming together.
Oh. What time is it now?
We've got 153.
Oh, we don't have too much time. So let me just do a little tiny bit of red, so it just looks a bit closer to what it's supposed to be. So I do want to get some, oh, it's not like just, it's more of a pinkish red. Something that I'm adding. And this rock had a little indent here, so I covered it. And that's what I did with it. Not much, but.
Oh yeah. Very cool.
I'm working on this too. That's it for today. These two.
Same, I just got 2 down. I feel like sometimes I can paint like on 5 different rocks, but I'm just barely done my second one.
Yeah. Just a little. That depends on what you do.
How are we for time?
I feel like we are very close to.
How are you? What time is it, Lawrence?
1:15. Yeah, I just clicked over.
Woo!
Oh.
1 minute. Well, in our closing moments, maybe I'll go say goodbye. I know. Also, it's been extra messy today. I'm like, okay. All right, so we're gonna start wrapping up. It's been a productive hour painting with mixed media on these rocks. Something that's super easy. We've been upcycling some rocks that we used in previous workshops. Rocks that already had paint marks on them. We weren't sure what to do with them, and we thought, why don't we just utilize them for this workshop to paint over them and make new art. So some really, really cool results. I'll show you. So you can see these two. So again, these actually get put into our kindness garden, our garden of hope. It's at Studio Central. When you walk by, you can see it's just outside of the space itself. If you see a rock you like, maybe this one, grab it, take it with you. And then we encourage you to either put that rock in a special place on your desk, maybe beside your bed, maybe in your own personal backyard. Just a reminder to have little moments of art in your life, we think are really encouraging for everyone. So we're gonna keep working on these rocks, and we will post pictures of what we come up with. So we'll be here next Friday. We're always very thankful when you join us. So I'll just flip this around and we'll say have a good weekend. Thank you, Kate.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you again.